All right, howdy y'all. My name's EnviroNat, though everyone calls me Nat, and I'm so excited for my first Flame Fatales showcase and to show y'all Breath of the Wild via All Dog Treasures, or aka Dog Percent. I have my dog back here who is snoozing away, as well as this inflatable frog named Leopold, and so excited to show off this run to y'all. So yeah, I'll just get started. And while this cutscene gets started, I suppose my commentators can introduce themselves right now too.
Well, I'm GV_Mimi, aka Mimi, and I'm also another Breath of the Wild speedrunner. Good friends of Nat from the very beginning. I've been running Dog Present alongside with her. We've been speedrunners at heart together from the beginning, and she's gonna do great today.
Oh, by the way, sorry for whoever the timer. I'm not sure if the timer started yet, but we will be. The timer starts once we gain control of Link, which we tend to have a negative time of negative 1.5 or negative 2 that we press whenever we go to black. But I can count down real quick, and then KatyMay can introduce herself.
Öffne die Augen.
Okay.
Öffne die Augen.
3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Alright, so I'm here as well. Hi, I'm KatyMay. I'm also a Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom speedrunner. I'm super excited for her dog run. It's gonna go great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the first, honestly, 20 minutes is going to be jam-packed with all the tricks. So even though it sounds like just wholesome meme sort of category-ness, there's going to be lots of glitches, lots of intense things happening, but also cute, dog stuff as well.
Okay, now we'll be starting off this run with a very, very similar glitch that happens in all categories in Breath of the Wild called SOR Clip, Shrine of Resurrection Script. She's going to be taking out her scope to quick scope out of bounds here and make her way out of here. She needs to find the frame here while she's finding the bounties here, and she'll get it soon.
Yeah, it's
Link is being a little stubborn here.
Oh my goodness. SR clip can be very finicky, even for once you know what you're looking for, it can still just be a pain. And there we go, finally.
And voila. Perfect. First try.
First try, yeah.
First try every time.
Okay, well, Nat will be going up this hill here, whistle sprinting her way to safety before the cold kills her here. And she'll be running across the hill here to try to get to a Boko camp to obtain some much needed resources, aka a shield, a spear, lots of food for this whole run. And here we go. Perfect shield.
I always slightly panic trying to get that spear, but we're good. Had a little, whop by the bokoblin.
No worries at all.
Gotta pick up those dog
brushing it off
treats.
like nothing.
Link! Begib dich zu dem Ort, den der Shika-Stein dir weist.
Now, Nat will be leading up to the Temple of Time here to perform a very nice little clip into the wall here. First, she's going to get skew on the wall here. She's going to clip into the wall here. Now, quickly, this run is going to ramp up very quickly here. She's going to be showing off a lot of tricks right here. What you just saw right there was a clip from Skew. Grabbing Skew with Link, using a shield on an angled surface will cause Link to save that position of himself and have him at an angle. So saving that will let him be able to clip into walls. Now, as you guys can see here, also, she's already flying in the air here. This is another trick, wonderful trick called Bliss. BLSS, aka known as Bow Lift Smuggle Slide. And beautiful fall damage cancel as well. Oh my goodness, not you're nailing it. Hell yeah. But Bow Lift Smuggle Slide, aka Bliss Blessing, it was found towards like the end before Tears of the Kingdom came out and everything. It is a crazy glitch that really revolutionized the run, all categories in Breath of the Wild here. The way it works is that Link is in a bow state where he brings out his bow as well as the bombs as well. And this was found by Legend of Link and aka other glitch hunters as well. And they kind of found out that whenever Link goes up against certain objects, his collision just doesn't really work that well. And so he ends up flying in the air after that. And he can actually fly in the air by wiggling like that without even having to hold a paraglider out. Amazing. Now, Nat's already clipped into the bomb shrine here, and she's going to make a really precise wind bomb here to skip part of this shrine here. Beautiful execution.
Wow.
Going to perform another bliss to clear the rest of the way into the shrine. Really useful trick, honestly, to save a lot of time throughout many categories in Breath of the Wild, actually. And perfect for this category for all our doggos here.
I have a quick update on the Bolson dance party, if you are ready for it. We are
let's do it.
less than $100 away. Thank you all so much. We're so close. Let's keep it going.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Off with the doggos in a great cause today.
Now, you might notice there that I didn't immediately exit out of the cutscene for the second time I get the skip. It's because if you immediately press X there, it actually takes longer to load as opposed to like waiting until the monk is like halfway, like we're around the eyeball. That's the fastest point. It loads a lot quicker than otherwise, so that's why we don't just smash our way through that. And if you have any donations to read, this is a good time. I'm just doing some smashing.
Definitely. I've got so much love coming in for that Bolson incentive. I love it. We got $25 from Hi saying, gotta dance with Bolson. $25 from Fly on Wall saying, Bolson dance party? What is that again? Yes, love to see it. $10 from Cypress66 saying, let's get this Tears of the Kingdom bonus run and the Breath of the Wild Bolson dance party. And oh my gosh, we just hit that Bolson dance party incentive. We've made it. Thank you all so much for your donations.
Nice.
That is $1,500 for Malala Fund. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, right here, Nat is doing another bliss towards the tower here. Now, in most Breath of the Wild categories, you do not actually enable the tower. But in this category, we do, because of a very important thing that's going to happen later in the run. Nat needs to make sure that the Cryonis Shrine is enabled and everything, so she can come back and teleport back to it for another bliss spot for later in the run.
That cryo shrine is very useful for getting to two spots where there are doggos. But also something that's really crucial for this run is doing Terrytown quest, because there happens to be a dog there. Which is a bit, if you remember doing this casually, that one was quite a long quest to do. So yeah, we get to, that is a nice point in order for us to move across the map and do some really cool blissing across, we get to zoom all across. And then we also, near Terrytown, there's another shrine there as well that we unlock, though we actually don't go down it. but we get to use that as a point as well to like teleport back and forth from Terrytown.
Yeah, it's a weird problem to have, but in longer categories, you're kind of required to raise the tower just so that you'd be able to warp, because you can't really warp without it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we'll be performing a very fancy wind bonk here to clear a cutscene here that we would normally get if we try to go to the ground here from the tower. Yeah, you can imagine the tower as being like basically a cylindrical like figure with no top at the top. So she's gonna use VR mode here to do a wind bomb and be able to clip out of that and not get the cutscene, find the right frame to lag on, and be able to survive the fall here.
Landed in a water, which is totally fine. Ideally, we want to land on land over here just because it's a smidge faster. But even if I wasn't able to clear Ragdoll there, that would have been okay for me to land in the water. Oops.
Perfect.
And I use VR mode to increase lag. You can do it without, you can just look towards the forest and you are able to get enough lag. But getting into VR is like super consistent way to do it, and so I just haven't switched over to not using it yet. And yeah, now that we have the tower too, we don't have to do the rest of the shrines. We don't have to clip in, which it's cool to do the clip-ins, but it's also like nice to be able to forego that and just run on in.
I have a special donation for you, Nat, when you have time.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
This is $50 from Veggie Punch saying,
no.
Nat, as your partner and husband, I am so happy that we are able to raise something so lovable and sweet. In times of sorrow and trouble, it brings us the happiness we need and the cuddles we really don't deserve. Yes, Leopold has inflated our lives with every rivet and kiss.
There it is.
Beautiful.
I knew it. I knew there was a...
And Livy, Cleo, Chelsea, Mia, Percy, Lily, Mandy, Griffin, Marcy, Cooper, Gabby, Greta, and now Pinky also do the same. You're the best, and I am so blessed. Less than 3. For now and forever, Gart.
Beautiful.
Aww. Good old Gart. Yeah, my parents have a whole menagerie of animals, so... Okay, I'm just gonna be safe here.
The Guardian can be really challenging to avoid. They're very random in a way that you just can't always tell if you're gonna get hit or not.
Yeah, and I just know that it was going to be my luck that I would get hit in the middle of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had many runs where that Guardian just hits you there.
Yeah.
He's rude.
Yep, and you just have to run back around and just... All right. Now, an interesting distinction. So I just landed on my shield there. For any percent, you typically want to keep the skew that you have if you're to, like, say, use it for clipping into other shrines. There, we don't really care, so we can just land on our shield and it's totally fine.
Yeah, typically for the any percent run, you wanna clear that skew so that you will have no issue clipping into the shrines. But obviously, since we're not gonna be clipping into the shrines here, that is no problem whatsoever. That is blissing all the way her way to another spot over here. She will be grabbing some items that are very important for an upcoming glitch that is pretty game breaking, honestly, called IST. She's going to be grabbing some items such as chicken from a nearby pigeon here. She'll be doing some birdering, unfortunately.
Yeah,
and
so sorry.
she will also be blowing up some trees here to grab some wood and some apples.
Yeah, not living up to the EnviroNat name at the moment, which, in case... Some people don't get the pun, but it's meant to be a pun off of environment, since I am an environmental historian by day. So I do a lot of environmental activism and climate activism as well. But yeah, in this game, I'm not the most environmentally friendly. But good news is that they respawn, and yeah. And we technically take 2 of these woods and then 2 of the chickens, 2 of the bird meats, and we multiply.
And we grab the shield and the torch as well. Very useful for later.
Now, I had some bad RNG there. the wood and the birds can drop either 1 or 2 pieces. Ideally, you need 2 pieces of each to do IST later. And so I had to do some extra murdering of birds, and yeah.
Now we'll be doing a very precise wind bomb here called a spider wind bomb. Beautiful.
Got a lot of
here.
height there.
Very difficult to perform, so good job. First try.
Thank you. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that one can be a real pain to get down because it's very difficult otherwise to do the run. It's very, in order to get up there. I mean, casually you do end up getting up there, but you can kind of adventure your way around and meander, which is not in the name of speed running. So, yeah.
Got time for some more donations?
Yes, I think some donos will be perfect right now.
I'm just going to be running
so much
through.
love pouring in for this incredible run already. We got $25 from Marley that says, Nat is really good at feeding dogs. She's also really good at moving Link. Did I mention she's good at feeding dogs? Had to donate when there's so many great games and a great cause.
Oh, thanks, Mart.
We are less than $100 away from 71,000, which is just one step closer to that 75,000 that we need for Tears of the Kingdom. Y'all, we are making great progress. Let's keep it up, keep the momentum going. We don't have much time left, but I know we can make it.
Oh yeah, let's get that Tears of the Kingdom game. Come on.
Yeah, come on. And if you have any more donos, you can continue on.
Oh, we have so many coming in. We've got $10 from Zeus44 that says, Hi, Nat. That's all. Just wanted to say hey. Good luck. We also have... go ahead. We have $8 from Teo. $80. I'm sorry. Excuse me. $80 from Teo saying, let's go EnviroNat. Here's $5 for each of the dogs in the run. Aww. Good luck on the run. Oh.
That's so sweet.
I also have a $25 donation from Anonymous that says, let's see, dog. It was 14 dog emojis. I hope I read that right.
That's perfect. Well, right here, Nat has been performing a stasis launch to go over to the cliff here and go neum.
Neum. That can also be a pain to get.
Yeah, it can be a little finicky.
Now, this part of the map is very stressful whenever you're first learning because, in case you don't notice, Link is a bit cold. And, we don't have many clothes for him, and it's because it's slow to get clothes, all right? So instead, we just gotta be fast. And that doesn't keep him from being warm, but we're able to minimize the time he is out there so we don't die. But, again, it's a lot harder in any percent because you still have to clip into the shrine here. Whereas we get to just walk right on in. And this is why I grab a lot of spare food, just in case, where my first launch in the bomb shrine, if it goes a little awry, I'm able to heal up real quick midair. And then here, I'm able to heal up as well, because I will perform a wind bomb that, when done correctly, wind bombs only take a whole heart. And when done incorrectly, a little bit more. But as I only have 1 heart right now, I would not be able to do the wind bomb. I would have to restart the shrine. So, yep.
Right here, Nat can be performing another wind bomb to get over to the top and literally just skip the whole shrine here. She won't have to do anything here.
At least hopefully. Hopefully it goes well.
Hopefully, that's the plan, right?
If it does, it does.
Here we go.
All right. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
took my time a little bit with the setup, but that's okay. If you have one donation, this would be a good time.
Sure. I have $25 from Brian from Beaverton, who says, here's my Tears of the Kingdom tax. That is my tax so that we get to see Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you so much for that donation. And I think we have someone on the call who's quite familiar with that run, don't you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And more so than just, being obsessed with casually playing it, too.
Yes, for those of you who may not know, we do have Kate on the call here, who is the runner for that Tears of the Kingdom run. So she would love to run it tonight. So make sure to get those donations in. Oh my gosh. And I see we just hit 71,000. Thank you all so much. That's another step closer to the 75K needed for that Tears of the Kingdom run. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're getting there.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to make me stay up very much past my bedtime, but I'll do it. Oh,
I hear Nat is performing another bliss to make the rest of the way to the Temple of Time.
lost the ball
Once
there
the
for a
bomb is
second.
cooperating.
Always.
There we go. You'll also be performing a fall damage cancel to not take any damage when she lands onto the Temple of Time. Fall damage cancel requires her to slightly throw her weapon and then unequip her shield, or it could be unequip her weapon as well. It could be done that way too. And she'll literally not take any damage when she falls here. Beautiful.
Glad I didn't take damage. Because sometimes I get a little nervous and I cancel it a little early, but as long as I don't die, I can just heal on up and it's all good to go. Because we're about to do this trick that will give us a lot of food, plenty of food for healing, and more importantly, plenty of food for feeding the doggos.
Gotta have
And
plenty
there
of
is
dog treats.
Plateau. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be coming up to IST, aka inventory slot transfer. This is a doozy of a trick. I'll tell you that, viewers. It's a doozy of a trick. I'll tell you that. Okay. This trick was found by several glitch hunters towards probably the year before Tears in the Kingdom really dropped again.
Just gonna
They were able to basically figure out how to break the game even further, where they're able to transfer different values of the different slots that you see in your inventory to other items. So now we'll be coming up to something crazy here of transferring durability to other from her shields to her food and to her wood and etc. Now Nat just saw the beginning cutscene here. If you guys noticed, the whole Great Plateau didn't have any night cycle going on. So the neat thing about this game and speedrunning it is that if you don't watch the cutscene, you do not get the night. And it is important for this route to go back here and grab this cutscene to start the day-night cycle. There will be somewhere later in the run that requires for the nighttime to come for an NPC to talk to later. It's very important for the run here.
Yes. It is purely for the Terrytown task. There's some NPCs that you need to talk to at night, and then some that are only available during the day. So.
Oh, as we see Nat flying in the air, she's going to be coming up to the stable here, where our first dog will be here. But before that, she will be performing IST. Now, people at home, do keep your eyes peeled on the screen, because if she will be performing literal magic, okay? She is going to be performing literal magic, so do not leave the screen here. She's going to be doing a lot of series of movements with slots and unequipping the right frame and etc. It definitely does not make any sense here, honestly. But trust me that once it's performed correctly, you are going to be amazed. Unequipping some stuff here. Switching over. We're in smuggle mode. Dropping some items. Perfect. Now she's going to be talking to Vito right here. This is going to be frame perfect here. Let's see if it worked here. You will be reloading her file here to check if it works. And the key thing here, after selling all the stuff here, is that she needs to check for 4 shields. 4 shields is our magic number, people. 4 shields is our magic number. Everybody cross your fingers at home.
I'm crossing mine as well. Please.
See?
I'm fairly confident, but it didn't move that much. Or at least the visual cues to see if it worked or not. Looked okay to me, but... Heck yeah!
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Perfect. First try. GG's. This is
Thank
a
you.
very difficult glitch to perform and to learn and honestly to understand. So kudos to you, Nat. Good job. First try. Let's go.
Nat, you're doing amazing.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, we drop you.
Okay, now we'll be doing some more stuff here, dropping all her stuff here as you just saw. She'll talk to Beetle again after the loading, and we'll see what happens with the magic. You guys ready for the magic?
I'm ready for the magic.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Let's see.
Okay. Once it loads back in, we shall see. And I like the surprise of just running up the beetle and seeing if I got it. There we go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Voila.
Awesome.
Magic.
Magic.
You guys can see Nat now has 999 chickens and 999 wood. That is some magic, isn't it? She's going to be selling most of her chicken here because we're going to need some rupees for Terrytown later. And she needs all this chicken to feed all the doggos. They're kind of hungry. These puppies are hungry. And she will be using the wood to be completing all of the Terrytown quests as well. Now, Nat, I know you're coming up with the first dog already here and you're already feeding it. You have names for all of the dogs, right? What's this
I do
one's name?
indeed. This is Scooby-Doo. Named
Scooby-Doo.
by Abby Knees. And yeah, this is our first puppo. So
Let's see some hype in the chat for befriending that dog, feeding the dog some treats. I love it.
yep, every dog has a name and is named is a split as well. So though we actually do not split until we open this treasure chest. And now it'd be our first dog. Or first dog
Let's
treasure
go.
to be,
First
you know.
dog.
Yeah,
Let's
go
get
away,
it.
Scoops.
There we go, Scoobs.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Now,
And
Nat's on his wind bomb to land on the stable here. And she's going to perform another bliss to make her way around the Great Plateau all the way to the other side of this Hyrule and etc. And she's going to make her way to the next dog here.
Chat, I would love to hear about your dogs and what kind of treats do they like. Let's get some donations in. We need some help for this Tears of the Kingdom donation incentive for 75K. Let's see if we can get a lovely little wholesome dog or even just pet in general donation train going. I'd love to see it.
So as you see, I am using a circle bomb. You are able to use both circle bombs and square bombs to perform this trick. The main difference is most people prefer using a circle bomb because you're able to kind of accelerate in all directions as quickly. Whereas the square bombs, you can get the same amount of speed, but it's a little slower to uptake, especially if you're trying to change directions. And so, but if you're in like kind of a rocky area where the ball would just kind of go like fly and go a little wee and doom, it like, that's whenever you're just like, all right, I'll just use a square bomb here. And I'm sure that will happen at some point during this run where I'm just like, all right, time for the square bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, here's our second dog who is named Scrappy Doo, as in French for two. Haha, Scrappy Doo. And yeah, as you see, we are we are feeding them raw chicken Do not feed your dogs raw chicken at home. Alright, Scoops. This is the fun part of dog person is that sometimes the dogs just don't feel like, they just like doing a little loop. Sometimes they'll roll on their back. Sometimes they want to chase their tail. So it takes a second. But yeah.
So cute.
But don't worry. There's no salmonella in Hyrule.
Yeah, this is fantasy chicken, so it's perfectly safe.
The dogs love it.
I do have a quick update for everybody on that. It's slightly relevant. The Fire Emblem Engage Name the main character bid war. Right now we have Zelda has taken the lead for the name for Fire Emblem Engage. It's currently at the lead. We have My Dude in second place. Pepsi Man is in third, and then followed by Faith and Colgate. So y'all, those are your options for Fire Emblem Engage. Get those donations in if you want to have, if you want to choose what the main character's name will be for Fire Emblem Engage later tonight.
Those are some great names. Oh, Nat's performing another bliss here to get over to another doggo. She's going to go over to the woods and the vines in the Farron region. Do this card puzzle. Flying in the air with bliss again. Really, honestly, such a wonderful trick.
Yeah, this run used to be way harder. One of the hardest, if not the hardest runs. I mean, Katie can probably verify that way more than I could since I didn't run this before Bliss was discovered. But yeah, it was a doozy where you had to, because you have to traverse such long distances and there wasn't Bliss around, the wind bombs and the BTBs that you had to perform were just very difficult and to, execute.
Yeah, movement used to be a lot harder in the run.
Yeah. Yeah, I came in once it was easier.
Especially with the wind bombs, because you can technically just double your money and double your speed anytime you wind bomb by pulling out your paraglider on a lag frame. But trying to get that frame to happen in every given area you're doing a wind bomb was so inconsistent, and sometimes you needed VR mode, and sometimes that lag can also make your wind bomb fail, and so it's a real doozy in the olden days.
Now, what dog did you just feed here?
That is Nugget. So, as in chicken nugget.
Aww.
Nugget. Oh.
Beautiful.
Named by one of my moderators, Lara or Lart. We like the nickname Arts in our community for whatever reason.
I got some more donations if you got time.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just blissing away here.
$5 from Queen Lee saying, so proud of Nat for not falling into a gate during this run. Amazing stuff from a very cool streamer who everyone should follow. Lesson 3.
Aw, typical Leanne, sandwiching an insult with a compliment.
Speaking of Leanne, we also have $5 from Anvil AL saying, wishing you all the best, Nat, and good luck with the run. P.S. If this run goes poop, it's Leanne's fault. JK, wishing you all at Games Done Quick the best. Lesson 3. And
that is perfect timing, actually, because we're about to feed Leanne's dog.
Oh, amazing. A quick update for that, Tears of the Kingdom, because we are still climbing towards it. Y'all are doing so good. We're at $71,541, less than 500 away from 72,000. We are getting so close. Let's keep up this incredible momentum. Thank you all so much for your wonderful donations. Again, this is going towards an amazing cause, Malala Fund.
Look at Leanne go.
I know.
She's going.
So good, eating her food. So,
go ahead.
Yeah, so one thing is, you notice I'm sticking close to the doggo as opposed to just running immediately to where the treasure is. It's because the treasure doesn't show up until you see that dog turn. And if I start moving a little too far away from the dog before finishing, it won't pop up. And I would have to reset, or at least reload before it to come back up. So it's easier just to stick around there. So.
Y'all, we are starting to get some dog donations coming in too. Do you want to hear some? We have
Let's do it.
$5 from Hawkeye Rio saying, Doggo Train, here's my contribution for my sweet, giant, goofy, floofy, newfie, Riley. She's big, floofy, and full of goofy love. Oh, she sounds incredible. Thank you so much for that donation. We also have $10 from Dr. No saying, nothing less than the finest cooked chicken for our dog, Joplin. Thank you so much. And thanks for that distinction, too.
Right here, Nat is performing a wind bomb to get over to the cliff over here. To find another really good bliss spot to our next doggo that's coming up in a nearby stable. I say nearby is actually kind of far, all the way into Dueling Peaks. Let's see how it goes.
It is very funny whenever you, to get up on top of that platform, you have to whistle, or I whistle sprint, and you see all the question marks pop up from that camp nearby, but thankfully they never see you. At least I don't think I've had a chance, or I've had an instance where they have, and then they run after me. So, but it always a little bit of panic whenever you're like, oh, maybe this is the run that they'll see me. Especially whenever you're like on, GDQ stage right now. But
yeah, you're just too quick for that then. Now, as you can see, Nat is wiggling her way up in the air. If you guys were to look at how Nat is probably holding her controller, something kind of crazy about Bliss is also the way that people hold their controllers for this trick. She cannot let go of the B button. If she lets go of B, she will stop Bliss and fall to the ground. If she lets her left stick, control stick, go to neutral, she will stop the Bliss as well. This is a kind of finicky kind of trick to be able to keep going in the air, and you got to be careful of how you're controlling your controller, etc.
Yeah, that's a rough point of whenever you're first learning how to Bliss. And also just to get very consistent and get that speed and such is figuring out how to hold it, how to not lose it, and trying your best to go across the controller as much as you can, because that's where you can get most of your speed and control and all that.
Now, who did you just feed here, Nat?
I just fed Bobby.
Bobby!
Mm-hmm.
Bobby.
Beautiful. Nat's moving into a wind bomb here. To another side here. Honestly, most of this run is just wind bombing and blissing to spots where it's going to be a better spot for a bliss here. Still coming up to the spot here. Another wind bomb all the way. Healing herself. Wind bomb being a little finicky, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And bombs away. On the side of this cliff, Nat is going to do another bliss to take her to a 10 over here.
All right.
To start the beginning of the Terrytown quest with Bosun. And also we have another dog coming up here and everything.
Yeah, and that one is we might be hearing from a little bit.
Yes, I completely forgot. Oh my gosh, that's true.
This is Mimi Dog.
I think that's my dog. Oh my gosh, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, so good chunk of the dogs are found at stables, but there's some dogs that are found at different villages. We saw Loren Village already, and then Hitano's another one, Terrytown, and then also the Oasis. I forget what the bazaar. I think it's the bazaar. In
it's the
Gerudo.
bazaar.
Yeah.
In the Gerudo area.
I once had a hilarious death where I ran into those thorns. Okay. Got a little scared there.
Not today.
Not today. Pretty terrifying.
Do you have time for some more donations?
Actually, we are about to do the Bolson dance party.
Oh, amazing. All right.
Yeah. So y'all get ready to jam away.
Jam away in the chat.
Get your dancing emotes ready, everybody. You donated for this. Let's see it.
All right. All right. Let's see here. If you choose that option, you get to see the magnificence. And I can't dance either, so you get to deal with this as well. Da da da. Da da da.
It's perfect. Freaking love Bosun in this game.
Unfortunately, that is not the inputs that I need to click on, but...
That's okay. It's all for the good fun in the end.
Yep.
Hi.
So Nat talks to Bosun here to start the Terrytown quest. And she will talk to Hudson here as well very soon here after sleeping in the fire here at the campfire. Now, Nat, I don't know if you've mentioned did you mention the name of your own dog in your room right now?
Yeah, so this is Livy, who conveniently re-situated herself, so she's barely in frame. But yeah, she is a cattle dog mix, and yeah, she's 4 years old, so she's a big old baby. And I took her on a nice long walk for both of us to calm our nerves before this. So she is tuckered out. But besides her, actually, the usual, Hudson. The usual streaming buddy I have in here is my cat named Cleo. Where, if for anyone who may be part of my community and subbed, Enviro4 Clink Clonk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Usually I can talk and do this menuing, but I am struggling right now. But yeah, so she is my 16-year-old cat, and she's the real streamer of the EnviroNat channel. I just happen to be the on-screen entertainment while she sleeps. So
Definitely. Now, Nat has been doing all of the dialogue here. She has given the rupees to Bosun to start the Terrytown quest. And she's talked to Hudson to start getting him to Terrytown and start building the whole town. Which is going to be very important for the very end of the run. Because if Terrytown is not built, the last dog of this run will not spawn in.
all day today, that wind bomb has just been like, no, we're not going to work first try.
Y'all, we are less than $100 away from 72,000. You are doing amazing with these donations. Let's keep going for that 75K for Tears of the Kingdom.
Hell yeah. Let's hear some more pets, some more doggos, cattos. All the pets are always wonderful.
I've got some more to read if you have time.
In a second.
No problem.
I'll throw it to you.
No problem. Take your time.
Yeah, we're about to see Mimi in dog form.
Yes.
If she loads in, there she is.
Hopefully I behave for you this time.
Hopefully, yeah. You sometimes like to be a little bit of a pain. I hate to say it, but yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the food likes to roll here and the dog doesn't want to cooperate.
So before IST, I believe runners typically used apples instead. But Mimi's being a little bit of she's being a little indecisive.
Oh, darn. Look at me go.
But apples, as you see with the wind, can often just like roll away. And so they're a little more finicky to use. Whereas the chicken, you just plop it down and it stays plopped. And so, yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
The food rolling
like
strats.
Yeah, some things you don't think about until you start running.
Hey, I ate the food in the end. I was a pretty good girl.
You did. You did. You ate your dinner. I would say I give you dessert, but I gotta keep moving, so. Okay.
Right here, Nat is going to perform another wind bomb to get over to the top of the observatory. Is it the observatory? The very top of the hill over here. And she needs that spot again for another wonderful bliss spot. This trick is amazing for this category, honestly. Okay, that's okay.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's hard to know whenever you have a bomb out still.
Happens to the best of us.
There we go.
Nice. GG's.
First try? First try every time.
Yeah, definitely first try. Yes. She's going to run up to the hill here. She's going to find a nearby rock here. And at the rock surface, she'll be able to grab Bliss here.
But
and
first,
this is going to be...
we get a Panic Blood Moon. Yay. Mimi, do you want to describe what happened there?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying you could describe the panic blood moon fed. Occasionally happens here,
yes.
or a little bit later in the run, or sometimes just doesn't happen.
Definitely. Yeah, we always at least get one in this whole run because the game is trying to load in things. Usually how blood moons work in this game, similar also to TOTK actually, is that the game is trying to reload any assets, so like monsters that you may have defeated, items and etc., or treasure chests and etc. And so the game's way of resetting all this stuff is by using blood moons, but sometimes panic blood moons will happen from time to time. One for execution of her bliss here. Now this is probably the longest bliss in my knowing, at least from what I know, in the run. And it takes her all the way around this mountain here, past the sea here, all the way to the Akala region. It's a really long bliss, honestly, and it's notorious for losing some time if you end up missing it here, unfortunately.
Hence why I did an emergency save, just in case something happens, because I do not know where the autosave was before this. But this could be a good time for a dono.
Yes, perfect time.
Definitely, yeah. We've still got some of those lovely dog donations coming in. We have $111.11 from Anonymous for their dog, saying, DJ, the miniature schnauzer. She loves snacking on edamame. Thank you for that donation. We also have $25 from Droth the Destroyer. Shoutouts to my rescue dog, Finn McCool. He's overcome some big fears in 1 year. A Doberman puppy is a lot more work than the 3-year-old lab I thought I was getting, but I can't wait to see where the sweetest dog's wild ride takes me next. Thank you so much for that donation.
Sweet.
And y'all, we are just under $100 away from that $72,000 mark. We are working towards that $75,000 goal for Tears of the Kingdom. We definitely want to make that. We want to see it. Y'all don't want to miss it. It's going to be the first time Tears of the Kingdom will be shown as a speedrun on the GDQ stage. Make sure to get those donations in, and thank you so much for watching and supporting our stream.
Let's get to that 72K, and definitely Tears of the Kingdom. Amazing game. Now here, Nat, you're coming up to another doggo right here.
I am.
You want to share the name for this doggo here?
This one is named V, named after another mod of mine, Vivian Knight. I'm not used to saying her full username, but yeah. Yeah, all the doggos are named after various mods and VIPs of my channel, and also just other people too, yeah.
Really wholesome for the community, definitely.
Unless they're misbehaving, and then it becomes, a little contentious. But we would never be contentious in my channel now. There definitely is no memery that goes on at all. Definitely no rioting either.
Definitely not.
Whoop. Okay, I don't know.
There you go. Oh, and yeah, there's where the bomb is being finicky here. This is why square bombs are kind of nice, because they don't roll. Because, square. Perfect. Now it's going to make her way, actually, to one of my favorite spots in this whole game, Terrytown. Absolutely Terrytown. And she's going to have her first talk with Hudson here to start off the Terrytown side quest here.
I have some great news too. We just hit $72,000 donation total.
Yes.
Amazing job. Thank you so much. We're less than $3,000 away from that Tears of the Kingdom bonus run. Let's keep it up. I know we can make it. Let's keep up the momentum.
Let's do it. Now, it's important for Nat to talk to Hudson here, so that Hudson's the whole side quest stuff starts here, but it's gonna start all of the NPCs that we need to gather for the Terrytown side quest. This is a spot that we come back to several times in the run. We're gonna make sure that the menuing is correct here, give all the wood and etc. And etc. And honestly, who doesn't love Hudson? Hudson is amazing. Wonderful.
Okay. This tree does not want to be bombed down. It is revolting.
Oh, yes it is. Never
Interesting.
seen that tree do that before. Okay.
Haha, it's GDQ, right?
Of
Brain fades
course.
out, yeah. I have other trees that do this in this run, but not this one typically.
Yes. I'm gonna do another wonderful wind bomb here. Another spot. Make our way over to a nearby shrine here. That's gonna be very important for this whole run as well. The shrine at the very top of the hill here is needed to be teleported back to whenever we grab all the NPCs, come back to Hudson, talk to him after we've grabbed the NPCs. Perfect landing here. Good job. And etc. Now, she's also going to be using the shrine for a really nice bliss spot here. I actually don't like using this one. And Nat is pretty good at it, but here we go.
Yeah, let's see. That is not what the world record runner does or like top runners, but it works for me. So,
Definitely.
because it's hard to see where to step up, because that's the part of the bliss setup is that you are able to do a step up motion animation, and that's what enables you to launch. Which is kind of nuts that you can use the shrine sort of pedestal thing like that as a step up point. I mean, you also saw that there's like a cliff that there is a step up point that is very specific if you are in the bow mode to be able to access. Whoop, hello chickens.
Yeah, Link's collision in this game is kind of nutty, isn't it? Because obviously Breath of the Wild is such a normal game with no glitches and everything, right?
Yeah, never any issues.
Never. Now, who are you feeding right here?
This is Ian, so
Oh, wonderful. Ian.
yep. Who in my stream is one of my we have very brother sister sort of antagonistic relationship. So I mean, and it's very fitting because that split tends to be a pain in the butt anyway. So yeah, it works out.
I have an
Goes in.
update for you all as well on the Fire Emblem Engage Watch the Bad ending incentive. We are so close to $1,000 raised for that out of the $3,500 needed. And again, if we meet that incentive, we'll watch the secret bad ending of Fire Emblem Engage. So make sure to get those donations in. And remember, if you put that donation towards that incentive, it's also going towards our $75,000 needed for Tears of the Kingdom, which is coming up very soon. So make sure to get those donations in. We are flying through. I love it. We're almost halfway through 72,000 now, on our way to 73. Let's go.
Nice. Let's get there. Nat just did a wind bomb to get over here to this side here. To get even higher in elevation here is going to be needed for her to eventually make her way to the Elden region. Good save state here, save spot here.
Yep, this one's a little finicky to get, but
Yes, it is.
Ugh.
Link really doesn't like this small little hill sometimes.
Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna eat some. Ideally, I can get enough height where I don't have to. I can just automatically be launched up there, but that is fine. I will take this. Definitely worse ways to land up there.
Now it's going to perform another bliss here on the side of the wall here. That is going to take her all the way into the Elden region.
Wait.
And if you guys remember from playing this game, is that the Elden region is kind of hot, actually. And that's okay. I think you got it again. There you go.
I want to use
the
this.
bomb.
I want to use the circle bomb on this one for sure.
Okay, square bomb. Here we go. Perfect. Now it's going to fly her whole way into the Elden region. It's going to be scorching hot there. We're going to be racing against time here to make sure that Nat doesn't burn up along with her spear and etc. This is a very scary part in the run. I think Nat can probably relate as well. Because you lose health very quickly in this region. She is trying to make her way over to our first NPC. One of the Gorons that is going to make his way back to Terry Town to help build it. This is why the chickens are kind of great here to have extra food for healthier.
Yeah.
And this is a reason.
Perfect.
This is one of our reasons that we need a time cycle. Is this guy is working during the day and is just relaxing during the night. So
Yes, the only time to talk to him is during the night. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I guess it really is flame fatales right now.
yeah.
Definitely.
Just for a moment though, because yeah.
Now, a neat little fact about this part, though, is that every time you guys grab an NPC for the Terry side quest, you actually hear the tune of the Terrytown music. One thing that I really freaking love about the Terrytown side quest, Terrytown itself, is the music in that town. It likes to... the composers did great for this area in the game, where they brought in all of the music from each of the different regions for each of the different races, and like the Zora and etc. And the Gorons and etc. And it's just a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place. I mean the Rito and everything. Yeah. Nat's made her way with the shrine, teleported and everything. Very important to come back to Terrytown several times throughout the run. She's gonna come back here. She's gonna talk to Hudson. And we're going to get the next NPC started by talking to Hudson here. Talking to Hudson twice,
Yep.
if I remember correctly.
Always twice. And it's so sad whenever you forget to do it because it just kills your run instantly because you have to go back.
It happens to the best of us. Yes, if you don't talk to him twice and you try to go up to the NPC, it is not going to work. And that is a run done or gone, I guess you could say that. Now, Nat is teleporting back to Cryana's Shrine. As I said before, at the beginning of the run, Nat had to enable the tower to get Cryana's Shrine for grabbing a really good bliss spot here to make her way to the Gerudo area, if I remember correctly. That's where you're going next, right?
Yes. Going to Gerudo next.
Perfect.
We are going to be feeding the Joshi dog now.
Perfect dog.
Perfect.
Let me know when you have
Yeah.
time for some more donations too.
Sure, in 1 second. Once I get the bliss going. Actually, you can go ahead and start reading out some donos.
Sure, I have
Yes.
so many of these lovely pet donations coming in. We have $100 from Big B, the Husky Shepherd. Here's $100 from my sweet boy, Big B. He's sleeping on the couch right now, but he absolutely loves all other dogs. Thank you, Big B. We also have $125 from the Ward family, saying we have 3 female guinea pigs, Whiskey, Pepper, and Cricket. All say we need some Tears of the Kingdom. And
Squeak.
speaking of female, we do have that Fire Emblem Engage choose the main character's gender bid war, and female is handily in the lead right now with $235, male with $100. If you want to seal that in for female, go ahead and make sure to get those donations in and add the incentive to your donation.
Right here, Nat is going to be feeding another dog, the chickens. Now, who are we seeing here right now, Nat?
This is Joshi right now. Or Feshi.
That's true, yes.
Yeah. We have time for another donation.
Oh, definitely. Still so many lovely pet donations coming in. We have $5 from Marshmallow Smelter saying, donating for my doggo Tank, a lanky shelter mix named after the Cowboy Bebop intro, less than 3. And oh my goodness, we are less than $2,500 away from that Tears of the Kingdom bonus run. Thank you all so much for your generous donations. Let's keep them coming. Oh my gosh, we definitely want to see that Tears of the Kingdom run.
Perfect.
Amazing. So
I hear Nat's gonna do another wind bomb to make her way over to the bazaar over here. Bazaar in the Gerudo area.
yes, let's go.
Nice.
And now chat, we gotta get ready because we're about to do something real fun where we get to hear the camel go ow.
Perfect. Yes, once you get close to this area, Naboris likes to be a little noisy, I guess, right?
Like causing all the dirt to come up and all that jazz.
Link. Dies
Now, this is
einer
a really
der
important
Titanen,
spot because
die
Nat's going to be
Ganon vor
feeding
100
a
Jahren in
dog
seine
here.
Gewalt gebracht
And
hat.
she will also be grabbing the next
Du musst einen
NPC
Weg
that we
finden, in
need
sein
for the
Inneres
Terry
einzudringen
Town side
und ihn
quest.
von Ganons Einfluss zu befreien. Link, ich
Quickly
vertraue
after
auf
we
dich.
hear Zelda talk to us here, actually.
Yeah. And also, yeah, you may notice the game is in German. That is because that is the fastest language for this category because of some of these cutscenes. I feel like most like Breath of the Wild speedrunners are accustomed to using French, although some of the longer categories they can like shake it up a bit. Whether I know Hundo tends to use English, and I think some other categories like all dungeons and maybe all main quests uses German as well. But I could be wrong in remembering that.
I also have an update for you guys on the Fire Emblem Engage. Name the main character Bid War. Zelda is now in second place. Linkette is in first place.
Oh, nice.
So get those donations in and make sure to add the incentive if you want to choose the main character for Fire Emblem Engage later tonight. And we are less than 300 away from 73,000, y'all. Let's keep up this momentum.
Now, Nat, who did you just feed here? Who did we feed right here?
I just fed Noman, aka the real Noman, who between him
Noman.
and Requiem of Spirit taught me a lot of the tricks in this run. So,
Yes, they're
and
wonderful.
also you
Breath of the
too,
Wild speedrunners.
Mimi. The three of them are my muses. Also, I see that Livia's up and taking a little stretch.
This is the Gerudo that we're trying to grab for Terrytown.
Yep, and
There
I
she
love
goes.
that she wears high heels in the sand. Yeah, definitely something that all
Beautiful.
women or anyone just who wears heels would identify. You know, that is the perfect landscape for wearing heels. Sarcasm.
Strong sarcasm.
Yes.
But hey, maybe this is fantasy sand. Works differently.
Yes,
Maybe.
definitely.
Except you still need the sand boots somehow for Link to be able to run across without
Yeah,
sinking.
yeah, that's
but
true.
I don't know, just throwing that out there.
The skill issue.
Yeah, but as you guys can see, we've been coming back to the same shrine several times. It's really key for being able to make it faster way back to Terrytown here. Once again, we're going to talk to Hudson very soon here after this wind bomb. And we're going to start for the next NPC, which I believe is in the Rito village right now.
No, actually. We do have to go to Rito Village to get... Oh, the NPC, sorry. I was
Yes, the
thinking
NPC.
dog.
Yes.
I heard
This one's for starting that
NPC
one.
and thought dog.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
Let me know when you have some time for some more donations.
For sure, yeah. I'll be transporting in a second. Although... Oh, okay. I'm talking to him for a third time just because sometimes you're just like, I don't remember how many times I talked to him. But yeah, go ahead and read out a donation.
Sure, we have so many lovely pet donations still coming in. Thank you all so much. We have $15 from Swanky Tiger. My super cuddly, amazing dog Petunia heard that there was a speed run centered around giving good pups treats and had to donate. Alas, she doesn't have thumbs, and so I must donate for her. Her favorite treats are greenies, by the way. And we are loving this run. Keep the treats going.
Oh, yeah.
We also have $25 from Ergo James. Shout outs to all the good dogs out there, and a special one for my little guy, Engo Bengo. Thank you so much.
Oh, what a name.
Oh,
We're less than 200 away from that. Oh, sorry, excuse me, jumping up here. Less than 100 away from that 73,000. Wow, this is flying up. Thank you all so much. We are trying to hit that 75,000 for that Tears of the Kingdom bonus game run. Thank you all so much for your generosity. Let's keep it going for Malala Fund.
nice. Let's get that. Now, Nat is performing another bliss here with a square bomb. Remember, for ease and etc. to make her way all the way around Satori and eventually to the Rito area.
Yeah, I would say this is probably the second longest bliss in a
Yes,
game.
I do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as we're passing by the Satori Mountain here, interesting fact about this run is that previously, as Nat had mentioned about the apples before, we as runners used to come back to Satori here to grab all of the apples in the apple forest at the top of the mountain here, as well as chopping a lot of wood here, much needed for the run. But obviously now that is not the case anymore. We get to save on that and use IST to give our wonderful doggos chicken and be able to obtain the wood that way instead.
See, we end up saving trees with this run now with IST. So
Yeah, because we use magic. It's perfect.
magic.
Perfect for the environment. Magic.
If only. Oh, hello, Lionel. Don't mind us.
There he goes.
I also have a quick update on that Fire Emblem Engage Watch the Bad Ending incentive. Y'all have been putting some great money towards that. We're at $1,370 out of the $3,500 needed. Again, if we meet that, we'll watch the secret bad ending of Fire Emblem Engage. And a reminder as well that you can donate towards that incentive, and all donations are also going towards that Breath of the Wild $75,000 goal, which we are less than $50 away from hitting 73,000. Thank you all so much for all of your donations.
Amazing. That is coming up to the retail area here. You will be needing to do a couple things here. The NPC retail person here does not really like Link not having any clothes. So she will be needing to buy some clothes here before he gets to speak to him. If not, he will not talk to her. Well, talk to Link, I guess. It is a funny thing about this game that the game interacts differently whether Link has clothes or not, and so this is one of the instances.
No shoes, no
We
shirt,
didn't
no
see
service.
the bird move here.
I know. I love seeing the bird move. It just like floats across the screen because it's just so confused of what's going on.
Yeah,
Oh.
sometimes because of the loading stuff going on here, Von Metal will like to swoop in and out there, but it didn't happen this time, unfortunately.
I was 50 rupees short, so.
Yeah, it's perfect that you're able to grab the star fragment from one of the previous dog treasures to be able to sell for this.
Wait, where am I going? Ha ha ha. I don't know why I just kept going there. Oh well.
It happens sometimes. So quick close here. I know, finally talk to us. Perfect.
Yeah, he will literally say, "Don't talk to me until you have clothes on." So, yep.
It's perfect.
And then we wave goodbye. And that's our last NPC we talked to.
Yeah, in previous versions of this category, we would always grab the Nintendo Switch shirt, actually, right outside of the bomb shrine, which was perfect because we needed clothes to be able to talk to this guy. So until this version of the category, then we ended up grabbing the retail clothes here. Now Nat's making her way up the stairs here to grab another bliss spot to another stable that's kind of a long ways here, but with bliss, that is like no problem, honestly.
I want to use you. Okay.
Let's watch this happen. Perfect.
I feel like a lot of us have different routes for getting over to this next stable, but this is whatever I've kind of deduced for me works for now. Oh, hello. Haven't hit that
Definitely, if
rock.
it works, it works.
Gonna get some more speed again.
Yes, sometimes whenever Link collides against something while he's in bliss, he will lose his speed, so you have to pick up his speed again, etc. This would probably be an okay time to put in a couple donuts here.
Oh,
Yeah.
certainly. We have so many wonderful donations coming in. We have $50 from Anonymous. My husband and I are dog sitting, so we have 4 dogs with us right now.
Oh my goodness.
Gus, Lola, Milo, and Scallion. Love that name. We are
God.
all snuggled up on the couch together and are all hoping we get to see Tears of the Kingdom, which we are $5 away from 73,000 on our way to 75K. Wow. Thank you all so much for your donations.
Wonderful.
Do you have time for another?
Sure, go for it.
We have $25 from Doodlebee saying shout outs to all the good puppers. I had a Yorkie Maltese mix as a kid named Lance. He was just a little guy with a big heart and huge personality. Miss ya, buddy.
Aw.
Less than 3. Thank you so
Beautiful.
much for your donations.
I hear Nat's gonna perform another bliss. I think he used a square bomb in this section, right? From the tree. This is the nice thing about Blizz, that you can literally use Blizz in many spots and etc. From trees, from hills, from rocks. There's so many different places that Lincoln can collide with and be able to fly in the air and go noob. But she's gonna use this to get some more distance going to get to the stable over here. And we actually have 2 dogs to feed here. One on either side of the stable coming up here.
As we feed those 2 dogs, I have an incredible announcement for y'all. We just hit $73,000 raised from Malala Fund. Thank you all so much.
Perfect.
You know what this means? Less than 2,000 to go to hit that Tears of the Kingdom run. First time we'll see a speed run of Tears of the Kingdom on the GDQ stage. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's keep those donations coming.
Beautiful.
We can read
Now,
one more
Nat.
too.
Who are we feeding right here, Nat?
Oh yeah, real quick.
well.
Yeah, this is BK, and then on the other side is Veggie. So my dear husband and partner,
Hey. Oh yeah.
and also tends to be the biggest pain in the game.
I have a PSA 10 special.
Yes.
Definitely
for
only in the
birthday
game.
gift.
Definitely not in real life too.
Definitely
My
not.
prized possession.
Pretty sure he's wonderful, right,
What's
Veggie?
yours?
Anyways, this little area, a nice little fact about this area is that because it is
Aw.
cold here, if you don't come here at the right time, your chicken that
I
you give
found
to
out
the
about
dogs
this.
here might freeze. So Nat was able to come here at the right time for it to be day and it not be
I
freezing.
also have a,
and we
a
were able to
collection
feed
of
Veggie
comments.
here.
Like I need at least like one of each, and then
And you
there's
see,
like
there's even a
magic
third
carts
dog
where
here,
I
but
just
that third
hoard
dog
them.
does not lead
I
us to a
don't know
treasure.
why.
So alas, does not get
Okay,
chicken.
I
Yes, because not all the dogs
my
in
God.
in Hyrule actually give treasures,
I love it.
unfortunately. But they're all good
goodness.
puppers anyways.
Here's an example of vegetable being difficult. Oh, I thought he was done. There we go.
yes, the cracked out ones. Yes,
You don't have time
yes.
for some more news here.
Sure, we can do a quick
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Just a quick one that we have. It looks like we have a $5 donation train coming in.
God.
Wow, thank you all. We have $5 from Oscar424 saying,
My
"Chat friends,
favorite one that
let's get
he
a $5
did.
treat
My
train
favorite
at
Camille
110
one that
all
he
aboard,"
did
and I
was
see these
like
$5
it was a
donations
Japanese
coming
one. It
in.
was
Wow, thank you
Japanese
all
only
so
it was banned
much.
over here, but it's
Perfect.
it's moo moo milk, and it's
Hello, vegetable.
Good job, vegetable. Now, oh boy. Okay, right here, Nat's gonna do another bliss. She's gonna make her way to another stable across the land here, across the cliff here, Tanagar Canyon. We're coming up to, oh gosh, how many dogs have we gone through already? I feel like we've fed so many already.
This is gonna be number 14.
Yes, that's true.
No, 13.
That's okay. There's so many of them. It's really hard to keep track of them sometimes.
And this is Spirit.
Oh,
Directly with Spirit. And
Do you
yeah,
have
we
time
can do
for
a
some-
dono right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I was going to say, we have $10 from Eliza saying 2 tickets for the $5 pet treat train. My dog Domino loves what we call yard bacon, aka whatever he finds in the neighbors' yards on walks. He also loves kitty treats of all varieties. Thank you, Eliza.
That's adorable.
And we are less than $700 away from 74,000. That is just the next step, going on to 75,000. We are so close, y'all. Let's keep up this amazing momentum. You are so amazing and so generous. Thank you so much.
No, we're so close. Honestly, I'm literally looking forward to that Tears of the Kingdom run. I've been watching some speedruns from other people, and you guys are in for a treat. People at home, you guys are definitely in for a treat. Now, Nat is making her way on top of the stable here for yet another bliss. These stables are actually kind of nice to use for bliss to cover long distances. Honestly, sometimes bliss can be a little bit finicky because you have to find the right frame and etc.
Sometimes I just
right now
do not do the
Yeah,
right
go ahead.
order buttons. For me, it's just yeah, but that's okay. We get it eventually, so. But yeah, here we say hi to Zelda, who is doing a great job holding up back Calamity. While we are, we just wave and we're like, hey, we'll come see you in a bit, as we feed dogs, so.
Yeah, she isn't just holding back, absolute evil with Ganon and etc. She'll be fine. We've
She'll be
been
fine.
feeding dogs all over Hyrule. Oh, she's in there.
She understands the severity of the situation here. Like, if their dogs are, oh my gosh, speaking, dogs are hungry right now, so we gotta, come on. She understands. Like, she's been doing this for 100 years. She can hold on a little bit longer.
The kingdom needs saving in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, everybody. We just got $500 from Anonymous, and we are so close to
my gosh.
74,000 out of the 75 needed for that Tears of the Kingdom run. Thank you so much for that donation. We are so
Let's go.
close. Can we hit that
Thank you so
75K
much.
by the end of this run, y'all? That would be amazing. I would love to get to celebrate that with all of you.
Nice. Now, who are we feeding here, Nat? What do we got here?
We are feeding a Biku,
Oh, Biku.
who technically redeemed, the split name is a Biku is Nat's favorite, because he very much wanted me to acknowledge that fact. Just kidding. A Biku is great, but yes. And this will be our last wind bomb, so.
Yes, at least not before the one that
true.
you do to go back to Terrytown. Exactly.
That is
That's
true,
the
yeah.
last wind bomb. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it is. I only recently got more consistent at doing the wind bomb for that one, so.
Amazing news,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
We have hit $74,000 raised
so
from
fast.
Malala Fund.
gosh.
That means we are less than $1,000 away from hitting that Tears of the Kingdom bonus run. Thank you all so much. Let's keep it up. Let's try to get it by the end of this run. I would love to celebrate it with you, Nat, and everyone on the call.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that Nat wind bombed over to this hill is so that she could have enough height to reach over to the next stable that she's coming up to using Bliss here. This would probably be a good time for another dono. It's going to be a long trek here for her.
Oh my gosh, we have so many of these $5 donation train coming in. Thank you all. Every little bit truly helps. $5 from Anonymous came in with no comment. We have $25 from Dranzior saying choo choo. We have $5 from Cassasaur saying choo choo as well. $5 from Anonymous saying we knew we bliss 75K. We won't miss. Thank you all so much for this incredible train. You're making such a difference.
Oh, it's perfect. Now, Nat, who are we coming up to? Who's our
This-
doggo right here?
This is Ya Done You Dog Goofed. So this is named after our friend Goofed.
Oh.
These are all such wonderful names from your community. They must be wonderful people.
They do be, at least, yeah. But yeah, this is dog number 15. So we are approaching the last dog, which will be the Terrytown dog, who is named after a fellow streamer friend named Hammerhead Labs, aka Ryan. And though he specifically requested that the split be named Ryan Clink Clonk with a bunch of N's, and then the Clink Clonk emote. So.
Yeah, we're wrapping up to this quickly. And as we finish getting this treasure chest and go back to Terrytown, you guys will finally hear the end of the oh gosh, words. Oh my gosh, words are so hard. What I'm meaning to say is that Terrytown will finally have all the music from the different regions, and it's such a beautiful tune there. Completely love this run for one of those reasons, other than just feeding all of the dogs here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you to all my community, by the way, who I have many viewers from the EU, and so some just stayed up rather late to try to watch, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, because this is a little late for me, even though I'm in the US. But
oh, you're doing amazing. You're going speedy.
I don't know if I've had a thunderstorm here before. Again, gotta happen on a GDQ stage.
That's coming up to the last dog here, which wouldn't have spawned if she hadn't completed the whole Terrytown side quest. It could be the number 16, Ryan. The interesting thing about this dog here specifically, though, there is another dog here that likes to be a little naughty and try to eat Ryan's food here, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Yeah, actually something that, to the dismay of a lot of people, is one of the faster strats is to actually shoot the other dog with an arrow, which thankfully before there's rioting in the chat, thankfully the dogs cannot be hurt. They will make a very sad cry and run away, and they will bark at you. But otherwise, it is faster to get them out of the way. I chose to instead feed them both. But yeah, tends to be a pain for this dog because of the other dog present.
But you get to feed both doggos with chicken, so it's a wonderful end for this run here.
Yeah, and here we go. The timer ends as soon as I open this chest. So
yeah, we're almost done here. We're literally at the end.
Just saying, we just hit 75K. Time. Perfect. Y'all, right as you did that, we hit 75K. Thank you all so much.
Amazing.
We got Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh my god.
Wow. Thank you so much. And we get to see Kate running that next. Thank you all so much. What a way to end this run.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
Baby, we did it.
Hitting that 75K right at the end of that. Thank you all so much. Incredible. And thank you, Nat, for that incredible Dog Present speed run. It was so much fun.
Good job, Nat. You did great.
Thanks, Mimi. Mimi was virtually holding my hand the entire time. And so grateful.
All the way, the whole time.
Yep. Even while I was blissing. Thank you, Kate. But yeah. I guess I can mention a little bit. Yeah, besides Dog Percent, I also do a lot of first playthroughs of the Zelda franchise, as well as environmentally sort of interesting games, as well as viewer choice games, including I just got a viewer redemption today to play Earthbound. So games like that, because my childhood did not cover a lot of the classics that people are very sad that I have not played. So, yep.
And then Mimi and Katie, did you want to give any final shout outs?
About ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, well, as I said before, I'm also another Breath of the Wild speedrunner. I dabble into more challenge runs. Recently beat Breath of the Wild with an ocarina as the controller. Really good friends with Nat for a very long time. Freaking love her, and she did amazing in this run today.
You really did do amazing.
As for me, I think I'm good. I'll be here. Y'all will get enough of me. But really good run. You did a really good job.
Yeah, Kate's got to go start setting up for her next run. Coming up next, y'all. Thank you so much. Any other final shout outs before we let you go?
Yeah, just thank you so much, Flame Fatales and GDQ, and just so stoked. I mean, and thank you, viewers and donators, viewers for watching, people for donating. That like we hit it right as the run ended. That's so epic. And yeah, thank you again for my community who's here. So hashtag Wapata.
Thank you so much, Nat, for that incredible run. Let's give another round of applause in the chat to Nat for that wonderful Breath of the Wild All Dog Treasures run. Thank you so much for all of your incredible support and all of these wonderful pet donations. I've loved reading them all. We got $10 from Bobby saying, for my sweet old dog Tyma, who passed away at 15 this last April, I love you. Thank you so much, Bobby. And thank you for giving Tyma a lovely, wonderful life. And we also have $5 from Flying Cajun saying $5 donation for our wonderful pupper, Praline Pie. She loves corn chips, popcorn, and kitty treats. Thank you so much, and thank you, everyone. We are getting close to 76K already. Thank you all so much. That's incredible. And y'all are putting some great progress on that Fire Emblem Engage Watch the Bad Ending incentive. We are at 2,655 out of the 3,500 needed. So that's less than 1,000 to go for that. Y'all are making great progress. Let's keep it up for Malala Fund. Thank you all so, so much. And that is it for me as host. Thank you all so much for having me. I had an amazing time with you all. And thank you so much again for your incredible generosity in meeting that Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom bonus game incentive and donating towards such an amazing cause as the Malala Fund. I'm so excited to watch that run with you all and cheer on KatyMay. And this is going to be the first time we see Tears of the Kingdom on the GDQ stage, and y'all did that. You made that happen. Thank you so, so much. In the meantime, while we get that run set up, we're gonna go hear some more about the fabulous prizes that you can win with your donation today. Thank you all so much. Y'all, we are still working on setting up that prize segment for you all. So guess what? You get to hear me for a little bit more, which is wonderful because I still have so many donations that are pouring in. Incredible. We have $20 from Shadow Dio Sama saying $10 each from two very good boys, Funky Boy and Emil the Cats. They both like car treats, but that might be cat treats. But Emil is a carby boy and goes bonkers for toast and will even steal napkins if they smell like food. I love all of these pet donations. Thank you all so much. We have $5 from Ari the Star Rhonda saying, Laharl the Overlord, Blue Healer Corgi Mix, is giving barks and woofs for the doggo speed run. Awoo! Thank you all so much for that. And with that, we are ready to take it away to our prizes. So y'all, let's hear some more about those fabulous prizes y'all can win. Thank you again, and have a great night.